All right. Thank you, everyone. This is another Friday, and it's good to have everyone on board today. Today, we are talking NCLEX, we're talking job sponsorship, direct hospital hire. So today, if you're ready, I'm ready. Our guests are ready. We're going to get started with the meeting. So one of the first things you're going to do for me today, like I always do, is to let me know where you're joining us from. So if you are joining us from anywhere in the world, like Africa, if you're in the US, UK, Saudi Arabia, please go to the comment section and let me know where you're joining us from. We always want to know where you are currently joining us from, so that we will be able to make references to some examples of people that we know that have joined us from there and that we handle their processes. And, if there's any challenges peculiar to your area, we can as well mention it during the meeting, okay? So kindly let us know where you're joining us from in our meetings today. All right, and as you're doing that, I will also want you to do one more thing, okay? Go back to your forums, your groups, your platforms, and let everybody know that this meeting has started. We need everyone in the house today so that we can ask all the questions that there is to be asked in every content, in every area of the NCLEX immigration process, okay? Recruitment, immigration, direct hospital hire, that's what we are talking today. So if you have any of those questions or have any friends that is currently undergoing any of this process, please kindly let them know that we are starting the meeting today. And once we get started, if you have any questions, you can use the comment section and ask your question, because we have full house today and we have a dedicated part of the team, a member of our team that will be answering your question on the comment section. Likewise, we will also be giving you opportunity to ask us questions during the meeting. So when we give you that audience, you can take over the mic and ask your question directly to our team members. We'll give you that opportunity because we believe that we are transparent in our process. There is nothing to hide. There is full disclosure. We want you to be able to ask your question freely, and we'll be able to answer them as well. So thank you so much for joining. Let your friends know that we're starting right now. And this program is brought to you by the only vendor of good news, the Decency NCLEX Academy. So you're welcome. And today we have the AMP Health. AMP Healthcare has been a leading foundation and a leading healthcare in the recruitment of nurses directly to hospitals. So that's the part that I like about their job. So they're getting you and they're giving you to the hospital. Hospital takes over. You become a hospital staff. So there's a lot of credibility. There's a lot because they work with so many hospitals here in the US. But I'm not going to sell them. I'm not paid to sell their market for them. I'm going to let them say for sure who they are to us. So they've come with some information which I will give them opportunity to share. But before we give them opportunity to share those information they came with today, I'm just going to go to the comment section and read and know where all our guests are joining us from and say welcome to you guys, okay? So if you want me to mention your name and say welcome to you, please kindly tell us where you're joining us from in the comment section. So Akande Temitope, thank you for joining us from Nigeria. I have Manifest from Nigeria. Thank you so much. I have Maya from Nigeria. Thank you. I have Anne Bridget from Nigeria. Thank you so much for being part of the team today. Nki, thank you so much for joining as well. You're from Delta State, Warri City, Nigeria. And I have Jacinta from UK. Thank you for joining. I have it says from Africa. I see. Okay, Joyce from Africa. Okay, thank you for joining us from Africa. And I have Nathan from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. I have Ibekwe Lagos. Thank you for joining. And I have Oluwafumike from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Ohanene from Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you for joining as well. And then who else do we have here? Okay, I think I have Sam from Nigeria. Precious Osiri from the US, and I have Uche from Enugu, Nigeria. You are all welcome to the program today. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with introduction, okay? I am going to do my best, but I think let me turn it over to Jerry. I think Jerry will do a good job with introduction, okay? So Jerry, I'm going to give you part of my job. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
absolutely.
yeah,
Thank you,
so
Decency, and thank
you can go ahead and introduce the members of your team today to us today. And I've also asked
yeah.
them to unmute. All right.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And thank you, Decency, for the warm introduction. And thank you, everyone, for being here. We're part of A&P Health Services. And like Decency said, we are an agency based in the US, specifically Florida. And we help nurses like you that are qualified to find direct hire opportunities with US facilities. Decency mentioned, we have multiple locations around the US. We can go over all the things that you're thinking about in terms of licensing, immigration, specific units. So we can definitely talk about that, salaries as well. So I'll also introduce part of my team in a second. We have Catherine from A&P who will be answering questions in the chat. So any questions you have throughout the presentation, make sure that you put them down in the chat, and Catherine will be more than happy to help you. We also have Geraldine from our team. And in addition to that, I'm going to introduce myself and my partner, Alidi. So my name is Gerardo Franco. I'm the recruitment manager at A&P Health. I've been at A&P for a couple of years now, and it's just a fantastic job to have because I get to speak to so many qualified and fantastic nurses like you are. And I'm very happy to be here with you to, tell you a little bit more about the opportunities we have available for you. Here we have Ali as well. So her name is Elise, but everybody calls her Ali. Ali, do you want
Yeah,
to go ahead and introduce yourself?
yeah, sure. Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Alidis. You can call me Ali, a lot easier. I am the recruitment team lead at AMP Health, but I'm also a registered nurse. So I'm very, very excited to get to meet you all and share more of the opportunities that we have for you.
Yeah. Ali is not only a fantastic coworker to have, she's an amazing recruiter, but in addition, she's also a nurse, like you guys are. Ali recently also passed her NCLEX, so we're
Yes.
very, very proud of her. So if you have any questions about how her experience has been like, I would make sure to, connect with AMP, connect with our team members, and we'll get you, more testimonials on how it's been, you know.
Yes.
Catherine from A&P should be dropping an application link to A&P, which you don't have to click on it right now, but
Yes.
it's going to be available for all of you while we talk about some stuff. You can go ahead and submit an application so we can get to speak to you, on a more individual basis, on a more one-on-one situation. So without further ado, I would love to get started. And again, thank you everyone for joining and participating. So I want to tell you a little bit about who we are, what is this company, what's going on with A&P. We've been working with Decency NCLEX for a long, long time now, and we simply love the working with the nurses that he connects us with, right? So I want to also tell you about a little bit about ourselves. We were founded in 2019, and we specialize in direct hire placement. There's different types of contracting opportunities for nurses in the United States. There's direct hire, there's staffing. We do direct hire, which means exactly that. You're directly employed by a facility in the US. We, more than anything, help you get to that facility and find the facility that you really love and you think you'll enjoy for many, many years. So we help with a variety of things, including, immigration, license endorsement, travel and logistics, the recruitment itself, which is like setting up an interview with the hospital for all of you. We're already trusted by hundreds of nurses seeking nursing opportunities at very attractive hospitals, in which our opportunities provide for some candidates, it's going to provide a TN visa, but most importantly, the U.S. green card sponsorship, right? You will receive all the perks and benefits of working directly for a hospital. So once you're directly employed by the facility, you are one of them, and that includes, insurance, that includes fair salary, includes PTO, Any other benefit that you could possibly think of, you're a part of it because you're directly employed by the facility. They're your employer. All right. So I'm gonna hand it over to Ali to tell you a little bit about how working with A&P is and the experience that you'll have by applying with us.
Course. Thank you, Jerry, and thank you everyone once again for joining us today. So, as I mentioned before, I'm not only the recruitment team lead, I'm also a nurse, and I came to AMP, as you guys did, as a candidate looking for new opportunities. And now, thanks to this company, I am now a registered nurse and helping hundreds of other nurses get better opportunities in the US. So, I'm very, very excited to let you know about the opportunities that we have available and help you in this journey. So first of all, we have a tailor to you experience. We are very proud and saying that we treat each case individually, okay, from start to finish. And we are going to have a exceptional customer service and a plan that matches your US dream. So apart from that, AMP Health is going to work directly with a real representative. So here is part of our team. You're going to talk one-on-one with us. Even though we love AI, the world is changing and everything, but there is something special about talking to someone, another human being that understands what you're going through and what you really want. So we are going to be there and guide you throughout the whole process. If you can go to the next one, please.
Absolutely.
So I would like to share about the recruitment services that we have to offer. So first of all, we understand that finding the right job is a huge decision. So that is why we offer services with no commitment until you have found the perfect opportunity that fits your needs and your career goals. And you can explore different options that we have available and take your time to make the best choice for your future, not only for you, but also for your family. As I mentioned before, we have personalized assistance, and our team is going to dedicate time in providing personalized assistance to you to match you with your ideal facility. We're going to take into account your preferences, your skills, what are your aspirations as a professional, and we are going to work closely with you to ensure that the opportunities that we present aligned with what you're looking for in the US. We have direct hire, career versus staffing, and I think the best service that we can share with you is direct hire. So with this, as Jerry mentioned before, it's going to be you're going to be an employee of the hospital, the facility, and that gives you so much room to grow as a professional and many more opportunities. With direct hire, the sky is the limit. You will have the choice of your future, like what you want to do with your future, if you want to grow as a professional, if you want to have another trainings, if you want to specialize in a certain area, all of this is possible because of direct hire. With the staffing, it's more like you're going to work for the agency and they make the choices on where you go. So with direct hire, you have a lot more opportunities, and that is basically what we love to do, for you to have the chance to pick what you want in the future. It's very important when looking for a job to have a good resume or a CV building, and that is why AMP Health is going to help you highlighting the best skills, the best qualities, and making sure that your CV really shows how an amazing professional you are so you get the best opportunity in the US. And another important thing that we do for you is interview scheduling. So once you have found the opportunity that interested you, you would be, or we will schedule the interview for you. It's going to save a lot of time and effort on your time. We're going to make sure that it's a convenient time for you and the hospital as well. And we are also going to prepare you for that interview. We know what the hospital needs. We know what they're looking for in the registered nurses. So we are going to prepare you for that. We are going to share the frequently asked questions, what they like tips or skills that are needed for the interview, so you know what to expect during that meeting and you make the best first impression for this job. So yeah, if we go to the next one, please. So you must be wondering, what are the requirements or what do I need to apply for this sponsorship program? So first of all is having passed the NCLEX or having a US RN license. And this is important for the facilities. This lets them know that you are a qualified nurse, that you are safe, and that you're ready to work in the healthcare system of the US. So it's very important that you have already passed the NCLEX. In terms of education, we request a minimum of an associate's degree in nursing or anything above, like bachelor's degree or master, are completely welcome as well. The next requirements, we are a lot more flexible with these ones. With the English proficiency, you don't need an English proficiency test or having passed it to apply for this sponsorship program. As long as you can communicate in English, you can share your experience and communicate effectively during an interview, that is all you need. All right. Later in the process, the sponsorship program is going to cover your English test, and we're going to guide you through that process. So no worries about it. And if you have already passed an English test recently, that is awesome. It's actually better, and we can still move ahead with your process. No problem.
Yeah.
Another thing that we are also flexible about is the experience. So we do request at least 2 years of bedside experience, but if you have less than this, no worries. I encourage you to apply. Okay, we're going to have a one-on-one call. We're going to evaluate your case and try to make it work. So don't let this be, an issue for applying. So click on the link that Catherine is sharing in the chat, and we can have a one-on-one conversation and move ahead with your process.
Yes, 100%. If I may add to that, you might be thinking, "Oh, I don't have 2 years of experience. I don't even have a year of experience. I'm not gonna apply because they're gonna reject." No, that's not how it works. These are just, the sort of like a basic requirement that we set in place just to follow a guideline and a structure, right? But if you think that you're a qualified nurse, you think that you deserve to be able to find a good position with the immigration sponsorship in the United States, go ahead and apply. We're here
Yeah.
to get to talk to you. So go ahead and apply. We'll set up a one-on-one call with you and we'll go over the requirements. If for any reason we think that you don't yet qualify, we'll be more than honest and we'll tell you the things that you need to prepare for in order to actually qualify. So to guide you into the right path, right?
Exactly.
But don't feel discouraged if you don't feel like you already have the necessary requirements that are on the screen right now. Just apply and get to talk to us, and we'll take it from there, and we will assist you in the best way we can. Right?
Exactly. And in that case, it's not really going to be a no, it's going to be a no yet. And we're
Yeah.
going to let you know what we need. So it's a yes right now.
100%. Very well said, Ali.
Yeah. So yeah, you must be wondering as well, what are the opportunities that are available with A&P Health? So we already mentioned that we are direct hire and we have or work with different partner hospitals in the US, most of them in the center and east coast of the country. So we have facilities in Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, Missouri, and Tennessee. They are very good states to start your career in the US. The cost of living is very affordable, and we're going to guide you as well in these matters. In fact, okay, so it's something that we encourage our candidates are doing some research, and we are going to provide also some tools that are going to be helpful for you during the process.
Yes, correct. And if you don't see the state that you had in mind, maybe you were thinking, "Oh, I want to move to the US and live in Florida because my family lives there," or "I want to live in New York because I have a friend that lives there," or "I want to go to California because, I've seen movies of California and looks cool." Whatever the reason is, again, don't feel discouraged because you don't see the states that you have in mind, right? The openings that there are in different facilities is very volatile. So these change, I would say even on a weekly basis, but I can more confidently say on a monthly basis.